All right, what's up, people? Hey, no, this is not Braxton's. I'm gonna do it when I feel like it. I kind of was bored with it, and that's kind of why I'm feeling like I don't want to do it. Y'all comment and let me know if y'all want me to do the review on Braxton's, because it was just kind of boring. Like, Trina performed, Tamar wants to have a baby but doesn't want to have a baby. Everybody finally supported Trina. That was, that was about it. Like, Tawanda offered to have a baby for Tamar, and I was just kind of like, really, bitch? If I was a sister, I would have told her to suck that shit up and have the motherfucking baby and shut the fuck up. Like, everybody gains weight when they get pregnant, bitch. It's not that deep. Your husband is like 500 pounds, and you worrying about putting on 50? Anyway, so, yeah, y'all, I was on my Afro flow today. Feel me. And then I'm just on the internet. I get home, still kind of sick. So, take my medicine. And scam the internet since a rerun of Friday is on Bravo and I don't like watching it when they cut out all the curse words, obviously. And I came across this dude, Trent from Trinidad, whatever. Cute little dude, man. Hilarious. So adorable. I love it. He doesn't curse. So if y'all don't, if y'all want somebody that talks about stuff that doesn't curse, y'all should check him out. I'll put the link below. But he did a video talking about exactly what I was talking about in my last video, the Beyonce stans. And somebody else commented about how Beyonce's fans aren't as bad as Nicki Minaj fans. And I'm going to get to that. But first, I want to talk about Whitney Houston. I just finished watching Dr. Drew's interview with Bobby Brown's sister and nephews, and they were talking some real shit. And I have to say, I kind of believe them. I'm sorry, but Patricia, the chick who was Whitney's manager, bitch, how did you even become her manager? You're her brother's wife. Like, I don't even understand how that worked out, which is why your career probably wasn't doing as much as it should have been doing. Like, how did she even become your manager in the first place? Why the fuck did she not see you that day? How could she not know that you were doing drugs and that you relapsed? Bitch, give me a break. I don't understand that shit. To me, birds of a feather flock together. You can't tell me that Whitney is the only motherfucker snorting coke in the room and everybody else just sitting there. Whitney, why are you snorting coke? Like, give me a fucking break. And another thing, yes, Whitney is responsible for her own drug use. I've been saying this since day one. I was upset when Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston broke up. I wanted them to make it because fuck what you heard. When two people get on drugs, you know what I'm saying, and they be in a relationship together, that shit is deep. That shit is really fucking deep. And, if you don't know, you better ask some fucking body. You know what I mean? It may be a tragic relationship is something that's going to end badly, but that doesn't mean that the love isn't as strong. And y'all can say what y'all want to say, but when Bobby and Whitney first got together, they were both equally at the top of their fucking game. Bobby was on top. He was the bad boy R&B. Whitney was America's sweetheart. They were doing their thing, and they both were in the scene. And when you in the scene, you doing drugs, you fucking people, you acting a fool, you partying, you doing you. Okay? And that's what the fuck was going on. So please stop blaming everybody else for Whitney's drug issues. But at the same time, I refuse to believe that the people that were around her weren't doing the same shit that she was doing. Stop bullshitting with me, Pat. Sitting there, yes, I was surprised. She wasn't doing drugs. Like, why the fuck are you talking so soft, bitch? Anybody that was hanging around Whitney had to be just as probably boisterous as she was. She probably, you know what I'm saying? Whitney is like the auntie you love to come to the parties because they always have you crying, laughing and shit. You know what I mean? I know motherfuckers like that. They may not be on drugs, but they the life of the party. Excuse me. So, I identify and see what Whitney probably was. You know what I mean? And I don't think she was a bad person. I just think life is fucking hard. And once you on it, you on it. I don't think, I think she was just the type of person she was. She was a PK. She was a preacher's kid, man. Every preacher's kid I know is fucking horrible. Not saying they're bad people, but they just do crazy shit. They either gay or do, like, nothing wrong with being gay. Like, whatever. I'm not even going to go there. I have a boyfriend and everything, but wink, wink. Okay? I'm just saying. But like they all have some issues or they do shit that's totally out of, a holier than thou attitude. They're the exact opposite of whatever their parents are trying to make them become. They usually are the drummer in the choir. You know, they're not in the choir, they're the drummer. I don't know why. Melissa, Erica, some people that I know. Anyway, sorry, sidetracking. But either way it goes, when Whitney, I didn't think Whitney's death was going to affect me the way it did, but I cried. Y'all, I cried so hard. I loved Whitney. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, even during the crack days and Bobby Brown, being Bobby Brown, it was fucking hilarious to me. And I didn't think her life would end with drugs. You know what I mean? Because I thought eventually she would clean it up. You know what I mean? But she didn't. And that's cool too, man. Fuck what you heard. Life is kind of tough. And if you choose to do what you do, that's on you. The only thing I can say is that Bobby Christina was pissed and will always be pissed because she had to take care of her mom when her mom should have been taking care of her. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but that little girl was relieved when her mama died. She may have been hurt. I mean, I don't doubt at all that she was in pain, that she's grieving, but at the same time, she is relieved to not have to always be wondering if you're about to receive the phone call. And so is her mom, and probably so is her brother. But I heard Patricia was a fucking fan. Patricia was a fan and was somebody who was aspiring to be a singer and kind of snuck her way in on Gary and kind of snuck her way in on Whitney. So to me, the manager, the one who is ushering you out of the hotel room when you got the blood on you, she never even explained how the fuck Whitney was bloody in that Oprah interview. And I was mad about that too, because that makes me also think you're trying to hide something. The nephews of Leola Brown, who is Bobby Brown's sister, also said that they're trying to make it look like Bobby Christina was crazy so that they can get power of attorney, I guess, and get that money that Whitney has hidden away. You a fucking fool if you think Whitney smoked up all her money. You out your mind. Whitney ain't smoked up all the shit. Whitney was rich, and that's why she was able to smoke up her money, because she was rich. But you better believe that she died rich. Leola also said that Whitney never took baths in hotel rooms. She didn't like to take baths in hotel rooms. She wanted to take a bath at her own fucking house, which I can understand. So another thing, and I believe Leola, I don't know why, but something about what she was spitting was so crazy, it had to be honest. It had to be real. Because the other motherfuckers that are talking seem shady to me, and she didn't. So I kind of believe what she had to say. And she was just basically saying that Ray J was not fucking Whitney. They were not in a relationship. He was a runner boy. He got her dope. And that make more sense to me than him having sex with her. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Ray J, like, she old enough to be your mom. That's like your auntie. You know what I mean? Brandy was in love with Whitney when she was like 15. You know what I mean? Like, into the idea of Whitney Houston, who probably, you know what I'm saying, kind of, I think Whitney Houston was bisexual, first of all. I also think that the only dick that she really was in love with was Bobby's. Hence, the fact that she never hooked up with anybody after they got divorced. And I don't think she ever got over their relationship not working out, which is probably why she relapsed. She may have gotten clean to get her music career back, but I think she relapsed. And I think she relapsed because it's hard to look at the ex-husband that you fought so hard to stay with and to be with, have a family, and be the husband you needed him to be with another woman. Because that's exactly what he did. He went and married some light-skinned chick and they had a baby on the way. And, you know, that's hard to look at when you just spent 15 years of your life trying to make some shit work despite everybody else's efforts to down your shit. You know what I mean? So I can see that. You know what I mean? And I hurt because there's no more Whitney. You know what I mean? Like, y'all don't understand. I love me some Whitney. And I just love the fact that she was crazy. She was real. She was honest. You know what I mean? And that's what I can appreciate about an artist. And that's what I was trying to explain about, you know, how I felt about Beyonce. But I think I forgot to tell y'all that Trini Trent, the guy, he made a video talking about how Beyonce is also so, so not genuine and so plastic and so robotic that there's no way for you to really relate to that. You know what I mean? Even in her concerts, she don't let you in She doesn't let you in. And that is why I find it hard to be as diehard for her as I am for Jill Scott, as I am for Erykah Badu, as I am for Whitney. Hell, even Mariah for that matter. Because Mariah is real as fuck all day, don't give a shit, tell you how she feel, and then snap her fingers diva all day, and you gonna deal with it. You gonna love it. You gonna ask for more. So, I appreciate people that are real people. And if they're fucked up or not, they honest. Because I feel like that's how I live my life. People may not like my honesty. People may find it abrasive. People might feel how they gonna feel about it. But at the end of the day, I know I stayed true to me. And I know whatever came out my mouth was the real. And you know you're going to get it straight from me, whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? And I'm fine with that. I am totally fine with that because that's who I am. And some people love that about me. My man loves it about me. My mom loves it about me. You know what I mean? So I appreciate honesty above all. You know what I mean? Your word is all you have at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And my word is bond. So that's how I feel about that. And I just, that's so, it ain't as cut and dry as it seems with Whitney. I don't think it is. I think there was some shiesty shit going on. And I totally believe that Ray J is a fucking cokehead that probably was getting her some coke every now and again. You know what I mean? You gotta have your runner boy. And you ever ask yourself how Ray J would still have money when he ain't putting out no fucking music like that? He ain't doing shit. Brandy's money is Brandy's money. So what the fuck is Ray J doing? Exactly. Why the fuck you gotta be a party boy, Ray J? For what? You ain't doing shit career-wise, so why the fuck do people want to pay to see you at a club? You know why? Because he know who got the yayo. He know who got the Becky, who got the Lindsay, who got the white girl. You know what I mean? And also I want to comment and say that I know that the guy's name, the kid's name is Trayvon. I told y'all I was on medicine, and that's what that, L and V. I didn't have my glasses on. Whatever. I'm sorry. I know his name is Trayvon. I know. Okay. I'm sorry. I know everybody probably was like, this bitch don't even know what the fuck the boy name is. How she gonna speak on it? You know what I mean? So I'm sorry about that. I fixed it. My bad. What else I want to talk to y'all about? Oh yeah, the Nicki Minaj fans that go ape shit and all on the Barbie tip. You want to be a Barbie? Is that really? Barbie is not even anatomically correct. You want to be a Barbie? Like, and somebody commented on the last video and said that the reason why Nicki Minaj is not as hardcore anymore is because her fans are younger, so she wants to, I guess, target that audience. And that's why you came out with a song called Stupid Ho. And that's why in the last, what's that song? That is all the bad bitches. I'm better than that song, whatever that shit is. I'm so proud of you or whatever like that. I don't know whether it's that song or another song, but she talks about people eating her pussy the entire verse. And tell them bitches quickie. And yeah, I don't know whether it was that song or another song, because they run together for me after a while. But she's still talking about eating pussy, so it ain't even about being, being kid hat, being able to be on Nickelodeon. That's not what it's about. It's about a bitch who is not pulling from anything real anymore. It's like she realized that the gimmick thing works, and now she's running with it because it makes her money. You get your lipsticks and your OPI nails, and you get your Pepsi because people want to see crazy. And no, I don't. I honestly don't. I don't. And I'm just tired of seeing it, y'all. So I just wanted to comment on Whitney. I wanted to comment on the Stan shit, the fanaticism that these crazy motherfuckers, get a life, bitch, get a life. I'm gonna do a little something right quick, okay? I'm gonna do a little something right quick, and if it sound good, it sound good. If it don't, I don't give a fuck. I want to do it anyway. I found out what I've been missing, always on the run. I've been looking for someone. Now you're here like you've been before, and you know just what I need. It took some time for me to see that you give good love to me, baby. So good. Take this heart of mine into your hands. You give good love to me. You never too much. No, 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 no. You give good love. So good. Woo. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my shit, and I just had to do it. So I don't really care whether y'all liked it or not. I just had to sing it. I miss Whitney, and I loved her, and I don't give a fuck whether she was on crack or not. She was amazing. She was fucking amazing, and you can't expect perfection to be perfect. That may not make sense to you motherfuckers, but her voice was perfect, but the person will never be perfect, and I'm fine with that, and that's cool with me. So, you know what I mean? That's all I have to say. I love y'all. So, comment, like, spread this shit. Put it on your Facebook. Put it on your Twitter. Get me more subscribers. I be watching people, and it's like they're not even as entertaining as me, yet they have like millions and millions of views and shit. So y'all should spread me around to your homies. So spread me around to your homies. I love y'all. Peace.